I have a secret to share with you. I am not ready to be a YouTube star. Not that I'm saying I am, but I am not ready. I am still learning. I am still figuring out the light. I'm still figuring out where to put the dog today. Apparently, it is right here with me. I'm still figuring out my school community. I'm still figuring things out. But the point is that I've started. I have taken the plunge into the deep end and I'm learning how to swim. I really want to have a chat with you about starting before you're ready because a lot of times that is what's keeping you back. You're not feeling ready. But a little secret that I can share with you is that ready is a moving target. It's something that the more you learn, the more knowledge you accumulate, the more you realize you don't know on a topic, which means that you will push that ready further and further and further into the future because you learn more and more and more and realize that you know less and less and less, which seems counterproductive. But the point is that you need to just start because you'll never be ready. You'll never be really ready to start. So knowledge is actually potential. So the more you know, amazing, because the more you have to share. And the real power lies in the action. It lies in doing it. So yesterday I told you about the small wins and told you about how I celebrate that I now have 20 subscribers. That's the action, right? This is me going here saying, hey, I'm fucking doing this. Or even it's a very clingy dog. We're doing this, right? We are moving towards a goal. I am moving towards a goal. For that to be within reach in any way, I need to start, right? Even if I don't feel ready, I do need to start. And that's the same for you. So share with me before we move on, share with me in the comments or in the school community. There's a link in the description. Share with me, what is it that you need to start? What is it that you're not quite ready for, but that you really want to start? So when you've written that down, then when you feel like you have 70% of the knowledge, you start, because the last 30% you can gain as we go. You can gain that on the road, if so to say. Because also the thing is that a lot of the times it's just a procrastination technique. It's just fear disguised as wanting things to be perfect, be ready, for you to be ready. So instead of actually starting, you're just procrastinating and you're just scared of starting. And it's okay. But the thing is, things get less scary the more we do them. And the 30% that you want to get done, a lot of the time you figure out along the way that they're not necessary anyways. That is not what people want to hear. That is not what people want to see. That is not what people want to buy. And you spend time and energy not starting and not moving towards your goal because you wanted that 30% to be ready and be there. It's a waste. It's a little bit of waste of your time, to be honest. So when you're at 70%, feel at 70%, that's when you start. And then we will figure out along the way how to do the rest. You might have heard me talk about my SMART ABC model and the A, adjustable. This is so important in this aspect. The adjustability of your plans here in terms of, again, I'm adjusting to my dog today because he is so freaking clingy. So how do we adjust our plans to fit? Because we want to get started. We want to start before we're ready, because then we can adjust along the way and we can create things that are actually valuable for the people. Because yes, we most likely are doing business and we're starting this because it fulfills something in ourselves. But most of the time, people are also starting their businesses because they want to help others in one way or another. There's another purpose outside of yourself as well. And if you don't start, you're not helping anyone, least of all yourself, right? So we want to start and then adjust along the way when you get the feedback, so that we know we're going in the right direction to help the people we actually set out to help. Between Christmas and New Year's, I had this idea that I wanted to start a new YouTube channel. And I was like thinking back and forth a little bit. And then when I hit January 1st, I was just like, fuck it. I'm overthinking. I even have a sweatshirt that says overthinker. I am prone to do that. But the point is that I just started. I just sat down in this chair. I started filming, talking, and I talked out. And you can go back and watch the video. It's going to look a lot like the same as now because, well, minus the dog, I think, because it's not that far off. But the point is that I started and I set myself this like, let's just do it. Let's just jump in and set the goal. So the goal of 1,000 subscribers didn't occur to me until a few days later. So just getting started, and then we can kind of set the goals as they also match. So that, of course, we need to have a goal. And I do have a bigger, of course, business goal with this as well, that it's all about creating a community and creating a business where I can help as many people as possible. The point was that I started before I was ready. And I want you to do the same, because it's what's going to be your biggest move forward is going to be starting. So today I want you to take out your journal and write this. And you can even also share this in the comments, but I want you to write this. I am starting X. So the thing that you're going to be starting, I'm going to start X today. And it's okay if it's messy. So for me, that would be going back. It would be, I'm starting my YouTube channel today. And it's okay if it's going to be messy. It doesn't have to be quality everything in the beginning. Let's just start and let's start talking about it.